Make the ground shake.
Hello guys and welcome to another modern house tutorial in Fortnite. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a little short video from Gummy. And yeah, we'll see you in a sec.
Just before the video starts, again as a quick little plug, if you do enjoy my content and want to support my channel, then please consider, if you're playing Fortnite, using the Support a Creator feature. So if you go to the item store in the bottom right corner, you've got the Support a Creator button. If you enter the code GUMMMYYY, so Gummy but 3 M's and 3 Y's, you'll be helping me, supporting me directly through purchasing stuff in game. So that could be skins, emotes, gliders, battle pass, anything you buy in game. It doesn't cost you anything more, and it sends me a few pennies for every purchase you make. So again, thank you, and let's get straight into the video.
Okay guys, so let's get straight into this tutorial. So firstly, we're going to go through all the different prefabs that you're going to need for this build. So you are going to need, if we scroll down the list, you will be needing the Nature Gallery A, the Cube Gallery. You're also going to be needing Street Gallery B. You're also going to be needing Modern House Gallery, which is just down here on the left. And lastly, you're also going to be needing the Residential Gallery A, which is this one here. So once you've got all of these, obviously some of them will be in a weird order, and we might need to find them again in the prefab section. As you can see, they've all gone missing out of my inventory. But yeah, literally just get all of these, which I said, and place them down. So what we can do is just place them all down, and then we'll be all sorted, ready to go in for this tutorial. So I'll see you in a sec once they're all placed down. Okay guys, so once you've got all of your things sorted and placed down, what we're going to do first is we are going to go over to this section here and grab ourselves some wooden floor. Now you can choose whichever one you want, it doesn't really matter too much, just whatever you fancy. I'm just going to choose this one right here. And what we're going to do is go over to the area where we want to build our house. So firstly, what I'm going to do is place one block down. I'm going to place another block down there so that we have a row of 3. And I'm going to do this 2 more times. So this is what you should be left with once you've placed the flooring for your house down. It should be a 3x3 area, and that is pretty much all you're going to need. Then what we're going to do is come over to this area here with this prefab, and we're going to come to this corner section with that little thing there on the outside. And we're literally just going to grab that, come over to the corner, work out where the corner is, and place it down there like so. We're also going to place one here on this corner, one here on this corner, and one here on this corner. So once that's done, what you've got to do is decide where the front of the house is going to go. And this tutorial, this is going to be the front of my house. And so what I'm going to do is literally get it just so it's on this corner to where I am now, and place one down like that, just like so. What I'm going to do now is go over to this area again, and I'm going to grab this one here, the one where it's just on one side, and I'm going to grab that from this side and then go around the whole house like this. However, there is one space where you do need to leave this out, and that is where the front door is going to go, because there'll be a nice little pathway there instead. So this is what you should be left with so far, and what we're going to do is just quickly go over and find our patio. So what we're going to do is I choose this one here, and what we're going to do is come over and place it down in the area that needs a block. Perfect. So this is literally the base of the house. This is the foundation of the house. What we're going to do next is we are going to build some of the walls and the door and all of that sort of stuff. So what we're going to do first is come over to the modern gallery just over here, and we are going to grab this window here. We're going to grab it, well, one of those windows, whichever one you fancy. I quite like this wallpaper here, so I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to come all the way over to the front of the house. Now I'm going to place one window there just to the right of that window, of the doorway, sorry. Grab the window, going to come around to the middle section of the right side of the house just here, come to the left side at the back, and there on the opposite side and then there, just like so. So this is what you should be left with once you've placed all of the windows that we're going to need for this house. Now what we need is a doorway, obviously. So we're going to come over to here, and I'm going to choose this doorway here, the one with the wooden section on the left. So once you come over to the build, what you're going to do is you're just going to place it down just there, like so. This is now the doorway into our small modern house. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to come over to this area again, and we are going to choose this one here, the one with the nice blue wallpaper again, and it's the one with the completed wall just over there. And what we're going to do is we are going to place a wall just to the left of that doorway, and we're also going to place one in the middle of the back of the house, just like so. Just like this. This is what it should look like so far. Now we only need one more small section for this. We need this wall here. It's very important that we choose this wall. It looks quite nice. And yeah, we're going to come over to the build and we're going to place that down just like so. Okay, fantastic. So for the next part of the tutorial, we do need it to be daytime because we're working with very complicated blocks. However, I'm quickly going to show you how to make the roof, which is fairly simple. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this section again. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this block here right in the corner. We're going to pick that up. And we are literally going to go around the entire house with these blocks, so covering the whole foundation with this roof sort of like texture. Obviously I know it can be usually used for pavements, but for this particular build it does look quite good on the house. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've done for the roof. And yeah, the next bit what we'll do is we'll start placing some of the additional details, so we'll see you in just a moment when it's daytime. Okay guys, so what we're going to do next is we're going to add the additional details like I previously said. So what we're going to do first is we are going to go over to this light blue block here, and we're going to come over to our build. Now it is very important that you turn drops off and that you set grid snap to 4, because what we're going to do is we're going to place one block there to the left of that window, and we're going to bring this out 3 blocks. We're then going to go behind it and place 2 there like so. Then on the other side we're also going to do the same, so 1 2 3 and then 1 2, and we're going to do this exactly the same on the opposite side. Almost everything that we do on that side of the house needs to be done symmetrically on this side. So I'm literally just going to do this right in front of your eyes because it makes things a lot easier. Okie dokie, so once you've done that, what we need to do is we need to make every single one of these sections 6 blocks tall in total. So we need to go up another 5 layers on each of these sections. So I will cut to the video when that is done. Okay guys, so once you've done that, this is what it should look like. It should go up 1 2 3 4 blocks on the inside and then a further 2 on the outside. So literally all you need to do is just make sure that you come out from the underneath of the house and do it on the top as well, and this is literally what you should be left with so far. Okay guys, so now what we're going to need is we are going to need to connect these 2 sections up. So what you're going to do is you're literally just going to create this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and you're literally just going to do that here as well. So we're just going to quickly do that. And we are going to fill that up over the top as well. Okay, so once you've done that, what you need to do is you need to grab the orange blocks, which is that one just there, and if you go over to the roof tile, you should see 4 there. What you want to do is you want to place 1 on this block there, so exactly there like that from the roof on the top. What we're going to do is do that exactly symmetrically on the other side, just like so. Then we're going to come over to the other side of the house, place 1 exactly symmetrically on that side, just there like that. and we're also going to do one just here like that. So they should all kind of be in line with each other. Okay, so once we've done that, what you want to do is you want to connect up these two here. So imagine that this is the front of the house, which it is. What you want to do is connect this one to that one, and this one to that one. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to literally place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to ignore the blue, we don't want to destroy that. And we're going to go over that like so. We're going to do the exact same on the opposite side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this a total of 3 blocks high. So what we're going to do is just go over this bit again. Doesn't matter if you destroy a little bit like that, because obviously you're not going to see that, and I'll go through that in a second. However, if you do have a bit of OCD and you do want to go back and undo that, then feel free. But I'll show you what I mean. If we go over this again, you won't actually notice the difference in the blocks. Just like so. Now what we want to do is do that on this side as well. So in total, these 2 orange sections should be 3 blocks high and 16 blocks long. So we're going to try that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. So yeah, these are 16 blocks long, and this is what you should be left with so far. So next what we're going to do is we are going to grab the white blocks, which is just there at the top corner, and we're going to place them on these little corner sections here. So we've got 4 blocks there. Imagine this is the front, and 4 blocks there. I'm going to go to the other side, place 4 blocks there, and on the back part we're also going to place 4 blocks there. And over here we're also going to place 4 blocks. And in the middle, in between these 2 blue sections, we're going to place 2 blocks there. And on the other side, we're also going to place 2 blocks there. Now what I want you to do is I want you to come over to here, because this is what you should be left with so far. And we are going to start adding a little bit of detail on the roof. And then we're done with the roof completely. So what we want to do is grab this particular bush here. And I want you to make sure that grid snap is set to 16 and that drops are off. And we are literally just going to rotate this all the way around so that it is flat with this section here. And we're literally going to place them down like so. Now sometimes you may notice they are a little bit off, and they might stick through the wall. So what you're going to do is literally just move them just like so. So you're going to move them so that they're in place, and that way it is a fairly simple way of getting them in line. And obviously there will be a small gap, but when you're down here you won't really notice it, and it kind of makes it look a little bit more natural anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much what we need to do for the bushes. So next what we need to do is we need to go back to our white blocks, make sure that you set grid snap all the way down to 4 again, back to what we had it on before. So what we're going to do is underneath all of these white sections, we are going to make sure that it's like a wall that goes all the way through the wall. And yeah, we're going to place on this little corner section there, we're going to place 1 white block, which is just to the left of that wooden beam. We're then going to place 1, 2, 3, and on all of these sections we are going to place white blocks, similar to where we placed it above, as you can see. We're also going to place them just there, like that, underneath the window frame, and we're going to do the exact same on the other side. There we are, just like so. And then what we're going to do, you guessed it, yeah, we are going to connect them up. Apart from on the window sections, we're not going to connect that bit up, but we are going to connect this section up here. Okay guys, so once that is done, this is what it should look like so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the cube gallery again and grab this particular grey here, it's the one in the middle, and we're going to come over to our build, and right in the corner where the blue and the white meet, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go down to the floor like so. And we are literally going to do that on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And on the opposite side of the house, we're going to do that as well. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, and over here as well 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Now what we can do is on the inside, sometimes you might have made a few mistakes, you can just go back and destroy them, but that's fine. This is roughly what the house should look like so far from the inside. Okay, so going back to the outside, this is what we should look like so far on the sides of each side of the house, so both the left and the right side. And what we're going to do is we are going to grab some of the bushes from the nature gallery. So firstly what we're going to do is grab this pink bush here, and we are literally going to place that just there like so. And on the opposite side we're also going to do the same. Then what we're going to do is go back over to the nature gallery, grab this sort of cactus plant, weird looking thing, and we're going to go over to this section here, just like so. Place one there, so that this is what it should look like on the side of the house. And we're going to do this on the opposite side as well. Doesn't matter which way it's facing, but I prefer it so that the middle part, the bigger part, is facing the corner. So this is what it should look like so far. Okay guys, so once you've done that, what you want to do is on the outside you want to grab the orange blocks, place one in the corner just there, diagonally there, and we are literally going to fill all of this up right up until the edge. So that way you can see that bit matches up with that orange bit, and we're going to do that on all the outside sections of the house. We're going to do that over here as well because the orange section is there. And lastly on this section here. And so this is what you should be left with on the outside so far. So what we're going to do on the inside is we are literally going to grab these two blue sections here. We're going to connect them up with a beam across the house. So what we're going to do is grab the blue and literally just go all the way across the house, just like so, there, to connect those up. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side as well. Now with these white walls you can of course leave them blank, but you can also create a layer of blocks to add a coloured wall, whatever colour you like, and yeah, it might look pretty cool. Show me what you've done, and yeah, I'll post some stuff in the next video of what you guys have created. So yeah, don't forget to show me your interiors, but we do need to focus on building more of the house. So what we need to do is come over to this grey, and we're going to grab the same grey that we used before, and we are going to create a 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 to connect up there on the front part of the house. And we are also going to grab our friendly weird looking plant. We're going to place one there, and around here we're also going to place one in this corner too, just like so. And so we're almost done with the front. We need to add in 2 additional details to the front part of the house. We need to come over to this gallery here and grab a bin, because I do think it looks kind of cool. And you need to set grid snap to 8 for this, so that it goes perfectly against the wall there. And when we've got grid snap on 4, we need grid snap on 8 again, sorry. and we're going to place a letterbox as well, or like a post box, I don't know what you guys call it, a mailbox, and place it there like so. So now this is the front part of the house completely done, and we've done the sides as well. What we want to do is we want to go around to the back part of the house, because that is the part that needs doing next, and we're going to grab the same grey that we've been using previously, and on this corner section here with grid snap 4 on, we're going to go, so it's 2 blocks from the corner there, as you can see. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the left, and then 3 down like so. And of course we are going to place a little plant to fill this section there. So this is pretty much the house completely finished. And yeah, this is literally it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It is quite a small, short tutorial. However, the build does look very, very cool, I think, in my opinion. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the description below, in the comment section below. However, yeah, I do want you to send in pictures of your interiors of the house. And yeah, so what you could do is tweet the Twitter. It's will be in the description. So if you want to post anything and show us, then yeah, feel free to send it to us on Twitter. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please remember to subscribe and like, and yeah, check out any of our other tutorials that we've created. So yeah, we'll see you next time. This has been James from Gummy, and we'll see you next time.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.